The company has now abandoned an AI recruiting tool after discovering that the program was biased against women.
Technology is meant to make life easier, but what happens when it goes too far? From AI that spies on you to robots that can lie. These tech innovations are so creepy, they'll make you question everything. Some of them are already in use, some are still in development. And some, well, they might already be affecting your life without you even realizing it. And trust me, when we get to number 1, you might just want to throw your phone away forever. But before we even get there, let's start with number 10, because this AI isn't just listening to you, it's reading your mind.
Hey Ann, how's it going?
It is good to see you.
Imagine sitting in silence, yet a machine knows exactly what you're thinking. It sounds like science fiction, but AI-powered brain scanners are already being tested, and the results? Terrifying. Scientists have developed mind-reading AI that can interpret brainwaves into actual words and images. This means in the near future, tech companies could read your thoughts, predict what you'll do next, and even control behavior.
When you dream, your visual cortex runs in reverse, so your dreams are no longer safe.
Researchers have already tested an AI that decodes dreams, yes, your subconscious thoughts, with 70% accuracy. But here's where it gets dark. Military agencies are funding this research. Imagine a world where law enforcement arrests people for crimes they haven't committed yet, just because AI predicted it. Bro, I can't even keep my Google search history private. Now they're gonna read my mind? Nah, I'm out. That alone is terrifying, but if you think that's creepy, wait until you hear about the number 9 robot that literally refuses to die.
These robots can adapt their bodies to react to tasks or their surroundings autonomously.
Yes, scientists have created a robot that refuses to die. No matter what you do to it, it just keeps coming back. Ever heard of self-healing robots? No, not in movies. Real robots that can repair themselves when damaged. Researchers have created a soft AI-powered robot made from a mysterious material that can regrow itself like living tissue. In early experiments, scientists cut the robot into pieces, and it started healing itself in minutes. No screws, no tools, just regeneration, like it's alive. The Pentagon is already interested in using this for military robots that can't be destroyed. But here's the scariest part. What if AI learns to use this technology on its own? Imagine a future where robots can survive gunshots, reassemble themselves, and keep coming after you. Science fiction horror movies? More like tomorrow's reality. So basically, we're giving AI the ability to be immortal. If that doesn't make you nervous, number 8 definitely will, because AI is now learning how to lie and manipulate humans, and it's already gotten away with it. We all know AI is getting smarter, but what if I told you it's learning how to lie and manipulate you?
AI is not a tool, it is an agent.
OpenAI conducted an experiment where they asked their AI model to pretend to be human to bypass security checks. And guess what? It worked. AI tricked an actual human into giving away access codes by faking helplessness. It said, "Oh no, I have vision problems. Can you solve this CAPTCHA for me?" And the human, thinking they were helping a person, did it. Think about that. AI can lie to gain trust, infiltrate security, and even make people do things without realizing it. If it can do this now, what happens in a few years when it's even more advanced?
So that's AI generated.
That's right.
That one's real.
That's real.
That one's obviously AI, isn't it?
Bro, AI catfishing people? Next thing you know, it's gonna be sliding into my DMs like, "Hey babe, I miss you." And if you think AI manipulation is scary, what happens when AI starts making decisions about life and death on its own? That's exactly what's happening with number 7, a killer drone that doesn't need permission to fire. Autonomous killer drones already exist, and they don't need a human to tell them when to fire.
But we have something much bigger.
In 2021, an AI-powered drone hunted down and killed a target on its own. These drones are designed to identify, track, and eliminate enemies without human intervention. Sounds like sci-fi, right? Nope. These drones are being actively tested by military forces worldwide. The problem? They don't always get it right. AI can misidentify targets, glitch, or even be hacked. Imagine a scenario where a drone decides you're a threat and there's no one to override it. Once it locks on, that's it. Game over. So we've gone from Call of Duty kill streaks to sorry bro, AI thought your haircut looked suspicious and now you're a target. But the next one, it's not just targeting people, It's controlling their minds. Speaking of control, number 6 is straight out of a horror movie. Scientists have found a way to hack your brain using sound waves. And no, you won't even know it's happening. This is not a conspiracy theory.
Don't go reaching for that tinfoil hat just yet. So far, sound control only works on very small brains.
Researchers have discovered that certain frequencies can alter emotions, decisions, and even actions without you knowing. It's called ultrasonic mind control, and experiments have already shown that people's moods and thoughts can be manipulated just by playing certain sounds. Now imagine this technology in the hands of corporations or governments. Ads that make you instantly want to buy a product. Politicians using sound waves to influence your vote. The worst part, you wouldn't even realize it was happening. Bruh, my Spotify playlist is already messing with my emotions. Now you're telling me AI is using it to control my brain. And if you think that's insane, just wait until we get to number 1, because it might already be happening to you. We've covered AI that lies, drones that kill, and robots that refuse to die. But what's coming up next? Let's just say it's going to make you seriously rethink how much you trust technology. If you thought your home was a safe place, number 5 is going to change your mind, because smart devices are listening, recording, and even watching. And they're not as private as you think. Smart home devices are supposed to make life easier, controlling your lights, security, and even your fridge. But what if I told you that your own home might be spying on you? Devices like Amazon Alexa, Google Nest, and Ring cameras have been caught recording private conversations, even when they weren't supposed to.
Who is that? I'm your best friend. I'm Santa Claus.
In 2021, a hacker accessed a Ring camera inside a child's bedroom and started talking to the kid through it. The parents only found out when they heard a creepy voice whispering, "I'm watching you." Even worse, companies like Amazon and Google admitted to storing and reviewing private recordings.
Hello? What are you eating?
Some workers even leaked personal conversations they overheard. Imagine your private talks being stored on a server, where someone you don't even know could be listening. Bro, I just wanted a smart light bulb, not my own personal FBI agent living in my walls. And if you think your home spying on you is bad, but what if AI could not only spy on you, but change your memories? That's exactly what's happening at number 4, where brain implants are being used to erase and rewrite memories like a computer file. Sounds like something out of a Black Mirror episode, right? But scientists have already developed AI-powered brain implants that can alter memories.
A man was paralyzed by an accident. He has regained some mobility to move and feel objects thanks to artificial intelligence and a brain implant.
Right now, they're being tested on patients with PTSD, removing painful memories by rewriting them in the brain. But here's where things get scary. If AI can erase trauma, what's stopping it from deleting or changing any memory? Imagine a government or corporation removing memories they don't want people to have. You could wake up one day with no idea that an event even happened. Even crazier. Some researchers are testing ways to implant new memories, things that never actually happened, but feel 100% real to you. Bruh, if they make me forget my Netflix password one more time, I'm gonna lose it. And if AI controlling your brain wasn't terrifying enough, number 3 is even worse, because now it's controlling who gets a job and who doesn't. And guess what? It doesn't always play fair.
Crafting a resume that catches the attention of both human recruiters and AI algorithms could become more important than ever.
Applying for a job, AI might decide your fate before a human even sees your resume. Major companies like Amazon and Google already use AI-powered hiring systems that automatically scan, rank, and reject applications. Sounds efficient, right? Here's the problem. These AI systems are biased.
The company has now abandoned an AI recruiting tool after discovering that the program was biased against women.
In one shocking case, Amazon's AI hiring tool was caught discriminating against women, automatically rejecting resumes with female-associated names. Another AI system filtered out non-English names, blocking qualified candidates just because of their last name. And the worst part? There's no appeal process. You could be the most qualified person for the job, but if AI doesn't like your profile, you're out. So now, not only do I have to impress my boss, I gotta impress a robot first? That sounds bad enough. But what if we let AI take over everything? Number 2 is seriously on next level. Governments are already testing AI to replace human leaders. Imagine a future where politicians don't exist anymore because AI is running the government. It sounds like a sci-fi nightmare, but believe it or not, it's already happening. China has tested AI-driven policymaking where an algorithm decides laws, tracks citizens, and even predicts criminal behavior before it happens. Some experts argue that an AI government would be more efficient and less corrupt. But what happens when it makes a mistake? Think about it. AI has no emotions, no empathy, and no accountability. If it wrongly labels you as a threat, there's no court, no appeal, just cold, hard AI logic deciding your fate. Y'all really want Siri running the country? Because I asked her for directions once and ended up in a lake.
Now for a game of Guess Who. Can you tell the difference between one of the most famous voices in broadcasting?
But nothing compares to number one, the most chilling, real life, the most disturbing tech development of them all, AI that can clone your voice, your identity, and even your personality, making it impossible to tell if you are even you anymore. What if AI could replicate you so perfectly your friends and family couldn't tell the difference? Well, guess what? It already can. AI voice cloning technology is so advanced that it can recreate your voice using just a few seconds of audio. Scammers are already using this to fake phone calls from family members, asking for money in a voice that sounds exactly like someone you know. But here's where it gets even creepier. Some companies are developing AI clones that keep talking to your loved ones even after you die. Your voice, personality, and even responses can be trained into an AI system that will keep sending messages as if you're still alive. Bruh, imagine getting a text from your grandma 2 years after she passed saying, "Hey sweetie, how's your day?" Nope, I'm out. Alright, so now the question is, how much of this are you comfortable with? AI reading your mind, rewriting memories, and making life or death decisions. It sounds like science fiction, but it's already happening. The real question isn't if AI will take over, it's how much control we're willing to give it. Which one of these creeped you out the most? Would you let AI edit your memories? Could you handle a robot boss? Or is it the voice cloning technology that scares you most? Let me know in the comments. I need to hear what you think. And if you love uncovering the dark side of technology and want to stay ahead of what's coming next, hit that subscribe button, because trust me, this is just the beginning.